All right, here we go. This one's going to be a 357 SIG test. Today we're going to be trying out the Winchester white box. That is 125 grain jacketed hollow point. Here's what this one looks like. Does have a pretty good size hollow point cavity on this one. And it does just have your standard brass case on it. And it is rated at 1,350 feet per second. So we have two different barrel lengths that we're going to be trying it out of today. We have our Glock 33 and our Glock 31. That is a 3.42 inch and a 4.5 inch barrel. And we're going to be going through our gel. That is a 10% block. We do have our jug backstop just in case we get those pass-throughs, and our 4 layers of cotton t-shirt on the front. So like always, we'll set our chronograph up so we can hopefully get those impact velocities. We'll see how this one does. Here we go. First one up will be that short barrel Glock 33. All right, we're stepping back to 15 feet. All right, guys, so I just tried to fire that Glock 33 with that Winchester white box, and I actually just got a squib load. So we actually do have that round stuck in the barrel. You probably can't tell from this angle, but yeah, we got stuck in there. So first time that I've ever had a squib, and I actually don't have the proper tools out here for me to actually get it out. So not sure if we're gonna be able to finish this test up, but we'll see what we can do. Pretty crazy stuff though. So always just make sure if you guys don't have a round actually go off, make sure to check in and see what's going on. Don't just fire another one, because you'll have a pretty bad day. All right, guys, so I don't have the right tools right now to get this squib out, so we're gonna have to rain check this one for another time. Sorry about that, guys. It's just always make sure, check all your equipment, and if your gun doesn't go off, make sure to let the round cook for a minute, and then take that barrel out and see what's going on, because you definitely don't want another one fired in there. But there we go. We'll be back. All right, let's see how we did on that one. So our impact velocity on that was 1270, so not too bad out of that short barrel. Definitely not the hottest stuff out there, but still pretty good. All right, so it doesn't look like we have any leakers yet, so I don't think we made it through, but so far it looks like we got a pretty good entry on that. So here's that entry hole, and a nice big star pattern on that one. So that's good to see. And check that out, not too bad. So it doesn't look like we made it through. It looks like we were just shy coming out of that block. So it's always cool to see those rounds actually getting caught in this block. So let's see at our widest point, kind of measurements we have. We are right at 2.25 inches from the top. So it's actually pretty good. So let's check it out from the side. Oh yeah, look at that. It's looking really good. So it looks like as soon as it came in, it opened up really nicely. Got a nice big stretch cavity on that one. Almost all the way, and it looks like it was just shy, probably about ½ inch from coming out. And this one is a 13-inch block, so probably about 12.5 inches of penetration. So pretty good for that one. So let's see what kind of measurement we got from the side. Actually looks a little bit wider from the top. I'm sorry, from the side than the top. Yeah, so we are just shy of 2 3/4 inches. So that is a pretty big stretch cavity on that one. So it's definitely really good to see. So we're gonna leave that round in there. What we'll do is we'll see how that 31 does, and then we'll pull them both out to see how they did. All right, here is that 31. We are stepping back to 15 feet. All right, let's see how we did on that one. So our impact velocity on that was 1357. So not the hottest stuff out there, but still got rated velocity, so that's good to see. And it's good to see after we had that squib load the other day too. So I actually shot it out of the 33 and had a squib load, so glad that stuff actually went off. All right, so let's check out the entry hole on that. Looks like I got a nice entry hole and a nice big star pattern on that one. So things coming in with some good force. And check that out, we got some pretty shallow penetration. Looks like pretty huge expansion, but we did not make it out of that block. So we definitely got less penetration than that 33. Which is kind of expected because it is moving a little bit faster. So it's opening up a little bit quicker. So let's see what kind of measurement we have on this one from the widest point. And from the top, we are 2 3/4 inches. So I believe this 33 was 2 1/4. So quite a bit more of a stretch cavity on that. So let's check it out from the side. Hopefully you guys can see this. And it looks like we got some really nice damage throughout that path. Looks like it came in really nice, opened up. And there is that slug. We are 2 1/2 inches, I guess from the very leading point. It's a little less, about 2 1/4 inches from the end of that block. So about 11 1/2 or 11 1/4. Sorry, 10 3/4. My math's all off. But we definitely caught this thing in the block, so that is cool to see. So let's see what kind of stretch we got from the side. Same as the last one, it does look a little bit more lower, a little wider from the side compared to the top. So it looks like we're at 3 inches from the side. So there's a pretty big stretch cavity on that. Not a lot of penetration, but quite a bit of damage. And no leakers today, still got our jugs. So we're gonna check it out one more time from the top, and then we'll compare those rounds. All right, check those tracks out. They're looking pretty good. You can definitely tell that one on the left is a little bit bigger. And you can actually see down in there, that round is pretty big. Quite a bit of expansion on that one. So here is that 33. Looks like it came in, opened up really nicely. Nice wide stretch cavity on that one. It does look like there's a couple fragments down in this cavity. And it looks like we stopped just short of that block. But a lot of damage going on in there. And here is our 31. Same thing on this side. Looks like it opened up, expanded really nice. Nice wide stretch cavity on this one. Coming through. And there is that slug. Looks like it opened up pretty good. And like I said, we're about 2 1/4 inches short of that block, but looking pretty good. So let's check those rounds out. All right, check these things out. We got some major expansion on these rounds. Really, really good. So the one on the right is the 33, one on the left is the 31. You can definitely tell a difference right there. And from the 33, there was a couple petals that came off. But check that out. Major expansion on that. I have tested these quite a few times, but back when I do the jug test, and they always did really good. But open up really, really nicely. Real wide expansion too. Petals came back really good. Still a little bit of gel stuck down in there, but looks like we got some really good expansion. Not the best penetration, but definitely expanded wide. And here is that 31. Same thing with this one. Got some huge expansion on that one. Opened up really nice. And that one had enough velocity to get those pedals and peel them right over that base. But man, that's pretty impressive. Normally when I do test them in the water, they do come apart a little bit more, so it's good to see it kind of hold together. But we've got some major expansion. So very cool to see. So we'll flip them over so you can get a better look at like that. And one more time from the top. And I will get our measurements and pictures and all that good stuff here at the end. So there we go. That was Winchester White Box 125 grain jacketed hollow point. That was the Glock 33 versus the Glock 31. There we go. Forgot to mention too, it was good to see them actually perform well. Especially I came out last week and I actually tested it out of the 33 first, and we did get a squib load on that Glock 33. So I didn't have the right tools to actually pop it out. So we had to take it home and actually get that round out. We were able to get it out, but it's really good to see that round actually perform after that. Definitely a pretty crazy situation, but good to see. All right, so here's the cross section for that 33. Has some pretty big splits going down throughout there. Looking really good. I actually remeasured this and we're just over 2 3/4 inches, so got quite a big split and damage going on throughout there. So we're gonna cut it open. All right, and here's after splitting it. This is the right side, this top one is the left side. So you can see where it came in, about 1/4 inch, started opening up really nicely. Got some huge stretches going throughout this whole little chunk. Quite a bit of that cotton t-shirt that it drug in there. Got some pretty deep cuts. So it's definitely looking really good. Really deep though. Same on this side. You can really tell where it kind of came in. Parachuted open. And way down in there. Quite a bit more of that cotton t-shirt. That nice stretch. But you got a lot of damage in that one. And that one was the one that we tested the week prior. And I did get a squib load on that, so I probably will have that video up prior to this one. But yeah, it wasn't fun. So it's good to see that it made a comeback and did quite a bit of damage in this gel. There we go. There was that Glock 33. All right, and here's that cross section for that 31. Same thing. We got some massive damage on this one. This one did fragment quite a bit more than that 33. You can kind of tell from all the little tracks that it made, but did quite a bit of damage. And I did remeasure this one as well, and this one came in right at 3 inches, so a little bit wider than that last one. Was going a little bit faster, but got some really good damage. So let's cut it open. All right, and here's after cutting this one. This bottom one is the right side, this top one is the left side. So same as that last one, you can see where it kind of came in and started opening up really nice. This one does have a huge stretch cavity going throughout that whole thing also. There's quite a few fragments that are down in there and a little bit of that cotton t-shirt, but really nasty looking wound track on this one. Really tearing this gel up. Same on this left side. Came in, opened up really nice. A few more fragments. A little bit more fabric. And tons of damage. You can see on this one it kind of came way down here, but a ton of damage, so it's really good to see. So here's a little bit different of an angle. You can really see what it's doing down in there. Really deep, nasty cuts. But there we go. There was that Glock 31.